Yeah, he would have been out of the game if he had, and the league is doing everything it can to protect its players. And you know, Steve, I think the officials have a really good understanding here of when to issue those unnecessary contact calls. Roberson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. Westbrook with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Westbrook's got 10 points.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Butler attacking, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
Roberson can't hit.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
So for the Bulls, Mirotic is checked in for Gibson, and it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. The Thunder leading by 10. It's Westbrook with the drive. Here's Ibaka. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Serge Ibaka, the 24th pick by the Thunder back in 2008. From the start, Steve, his incredible work ethic has shown through.
No doubt, Kevin. He's become one of the best two-way players in the NBA. Excellent defender, can guard 4s and 5s. A terrific weak-side shot blocker. And that jump shot, that 17-footer, has given Oklahoma City the spacing that offense needs.
Brooks, the pass to Mirotic. Back to Brooks. The 3, good. Brooks has got 9 points.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Westbrook against Brooks. And Roberson kicks to Perkins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic.
And for Ibaka, his offseason trainer also worked with Kevin Garnett. I mean, he said that's who Ibaka reminds him of with his intensity and attention to detail in drills. And that's something that's overlooked. Being a perfectionist while you're practicing allows you to perform at a high level. And he's the type that wants to do it again and again until he gets it right.
Brooks for 3. Brooks can't get that one to fall. The Thunder leading by 10. Outside Westbrook. He dishes it to Durant. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Out to Brooks. Buries it from 3-point range. Brooks has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Bulls.
And, you know, you think about Ibaka's development. Part of his adjustment to the NBA initially was just learning the language. When he first was drafted, he barely spoke a lick of English, and now it's become his 5th language.
Durant for 3, and he gets the bucket. Durant's got 26 points.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
And Butler, here we go. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago. Etuan Moore comes in for Tony Snell. And then for Oklahoma City, McGarry's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Jackson in for Russell Westbrook. Pass to Roberson, expanding his range. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
What a pass, and then the layup was a bit of a circus move.
Oh, so smooth.
Well, you know what? He could have fouled that up going for the big slam. I thought that was a nice job just taking the layup.
And he gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. Well, they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
Tremendous output from Brooks. He's got 16 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
Jackson. The three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 5. Moore dishes to Brooks. Puts up a 3. The rebound by McGarry. McGarry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And the dunk by Jackson. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
That's a 2 from Butler. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Thunder out in front, leading by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. The Thunder leading by 7. Taking a look at the Thunder. Perkins is out there with McGarry, and it's Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Waiters in at the 2 spot. Westbrook passes to Waiters. Puts up a 3, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Gibson's got 6 rebounds in the game. No good for Moore.
Well, you got to love the effort, but probably an ill-advised decision in the end to go for that alley-oop.
Yep, that sequence went from pretty to ugly in a hurry.
Westbrook kicks to Durant. Waiters against Moore. Back to Durant. 5 on the clock. Here's Waiters. Tries yet again. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Tony Snell's checked in for each 1 more. Bulls trail by 10. Outside Rose. And he throws it down hard with 1 hand. That could give him a huge injection of energy club.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Boy, he can power those down.
To the right side. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That 3 off the mark. The Thunder leading by 8. Waiters dishes to Westbrook. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Outside Rose. Releases from 15, and he nails the jumper. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Westbrook kicks to Durant. And the 3 off target. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Rose, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. You didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
The Bulls making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Ibaka's checked in. It's tipped. Stolen by Durant. Rose against Westbrook. For the 3. And he gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 6. And Rose working to develop his floater with, Steve, his left hand as well.
Well, you don't see many players who can make a floater with either hand. I mean, something like that with his quickness, that would be impossible to defend. And he's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Waiters with the ball. Butler covering. Durant attacking. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go. Durant's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Outside Rose. The kick outside to Butler. Good on the baseline, Jay. The Thunder leading by 6. Durant just inside the line, and the wing jumper offline. Rose kicks to Buck, and he gets it to go.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Here's Waiters. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Rose gets the bucket.
They've made a great sequence of plays to get this game close again, and this is no time to take their foot off the pedal. They got to keep it rolling.
I agree, Steve. They really had their backs against the wall, but now they're the ones applying the pressure with just a few possessions left in this game.
They get it back. Waiters gets a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Bulls trail by 5. Rose goes in. The shot will not go. Great D that time from Westbrook.
2 minutes.
Throws it up high, and then Durant with the jam.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Rose, no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
How about the night Derrick Rose is having? He has 20 points, and there's a nice number in the assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taken it upon himself to really find his teammates and to get this offense going. Well, he cut into the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a difference. You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at him, they've not been able to take that shot away.
Stolen by Westbrook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's off the back rim. No good.
He would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You gotta like the way he took it strong there, attacking the rack.
Defense fouling him there to prevent the dunk.
And much more aggressive play has led to more free throw attempts for them here in the second half.
You know, that's how you do it, Steve. I mean, defender pressing up on you, you press right back, get into him.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now, 24 points for Rose.
Well, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Here's Waiters, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. They get Paul Gasol. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Rose, no good.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, going through the motions as it appears. It'll be a nice win here for the Thunder.
At every opportunity, they manage to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
And that produced great fruit for him in transition.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
Well, what a great way for them to have kicked off this season series. These two teams play twice more, and no question who's going to have the advantage in those games after what happened here tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though, Steve. I mean, the team coming out on the losing end of a game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in games 2 and 3.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Durant. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
And here's Brooks from outside. Brooks can't get that one to fall. And here is Ibaka. Waiters gets a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. It's taken away by Collison. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.